game's future stars are on display as minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight it's game 3 of this 4-game set between the Pawtucket Red Sox. Number 34, the right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's a workhorse. You know, he knows how to win games. And last game, complete game victory. He just stayed around and continued to hang in there long enough to get that W. You love it when he's on the mound.
HR, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. Their 6th time out.
Yeah, Matt, they're feeling it right now. You know, they're starting to play good ball. They're really playing good. And they're closing in on a division, and this time of the summer, it's all about baseball. You come to the park, the grass is green, you smell the hot dogs, and you're excited to play, even in the afternoon during batting practice, and that's what I see with this club right now.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's this lineup have to do tonight in order to get a W here on the road, HR?
Well, the key to me in this one, I'm going to throw a cliche at you, Matt. You know, I don't use many cliches. I would have to say, have great energy. Play with some enthusiasm. Be excited about playing. And if they do that, man, they carry it through for 9 innings. Look out.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Come on, guys. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
I like the pitch. It just missed. That's a sweeping slider. That thing is nasty. Try to get him to chase it. I might even come back with it again.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2. Now in the box, Percy Delaney. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on.
Delaney.
Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
Well, if you're wondering if he's going to be loose for this game, there's our answer. 98 in the first inning. He's going to be coming right after.
Good hard sinker swung on and missed. 0-2. Batting average for him on the season standing in the 320s entering action today. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Pitch on the way. Tap fouled at home plate.
Here we go, fellas, let's go.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Time to find a tag. He's the leader of this defense.
Steve Selski is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Christian Vasquez is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. The windup and the 0-1. It's a swinging bunt up the line. That winds up foul for the second strike. The 0-2 delivery. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the 3rd.
Devin Marrero.
And this is in the air down the left field line and into foul territory. And he will run this one down. 2 down. So striding in, Frank Reese. He comes into play with a batting average in the respectable 270s. Wouldn't bite on a good sinker that time that missed. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out, nobody on. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Oh, look at the dive. It's in time. Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. The three of us return with more Wednesday night baseball. Striding in once again, Bryce Anderson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Bryce Anderson.
And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here we go now.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike two.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball up in the hundreds. Man, you just got to get yourself ready to let it fly. Get your hands through the zone as quick as you can.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Bryce Anderson goes down to become the first out here in the fourth.
The center fielder, Johnny Wade.
Johnny Wade is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
A flip from short right gets him, and there are two away. Digging in to try it again, Percy Delaney comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Delaney.
High in the air out to center field. Moving under it, Guerrero. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Ready for another chance? Josh Rutledge. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Rutledge.
Into the windup and the pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Called strike 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2.
Hey, I know you have to protect the strike zone when you get the count to 2 strikes, but on an 0-2 pitch that misses by that much, it's pretty easy for a hitter not to swing at that one.
The 1-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Steve Selski will bat next.
Right fielder.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alfaro has a play. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Christian Vasquez comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. In there, strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 outs, 2 strikes, and we're in the 5th inning, and he's got 1 pitch, I think, away from getting through 5 shutout innings. It's pretty impressive right now.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Avalos will wait on it. And that will retire the side. 15 straight he's retired to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. Suey. The Iron Pigs lead it 2-0. Now at the plate, Devin Marrero. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
Shortstop, Devin Marrero.
Here's the first pitch to him. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Stepping in, Alden Riley. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Riley.
Swing and a miss, but he's right on here. 1 strike.
Well, Matt, they've been real aggressive, taking swings early in the count, but you're losing in this game, so you got to make an adjustment. You got to start taking pitches and maybe working the pitcher a little bit more if it's not working, being aggressive.
I got to say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Guerrero is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Frank Reese. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Lehigh Valley's out in front. Digging in once again, Bryce Anderson. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts for him so far.
Anderson.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Nava has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Ready for another shot now. Johnny Wade. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
He throws him on the fastball there. Johnny Wade goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Ready once again, Percy Delaney. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chop foul over towards the dugout.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
And another foul ball. Here comes another 0-2. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. 7 perfect innings as he begins to close in now. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Now batting, Josh Rutledge. Been a strikeout victim twice in this one.
Josh Rutledge.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
He's obviously been very impressive on the mound in this one, and I think the big reason why is his ability to stay out of the middle of the zone. That's kind of obvious, but it's clear to me that even when he misses his spots, he's not missing over the plate.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Now that's popped up. Number 34, just to the right of the mound. Oh, and he whiffs on it.
Man, this is the stuff they teach you when you're a kid. You've got to call it. Looked like there was some miscommunication out there, and nobody made the play. That's a gift to the other team.
In there, no balls and a strike.
Yeah, let's go 2 right here.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Right on it there, but this is foul over toward the first base dugout.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history. And that'll bring up Devin Marrero. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Tapped down the line. That's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. Good hard sinker that time, and he's in control. 0-2. And he struck him out. So he's now through 8 full innings and will take his no-hit bid into the 9th. So no runs on no hits. 1 error in the inning, but a man left stranded. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Digging in, Alden Riley. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th.
Riley.
And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1. The 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
This is exactly what they didn't want. Leading off an inning, and he goes up and he's swinging at everything. His balls aren't even close. He's got to make him work a little bit.
And he struck him out for out number 1. So now just 2 outs away from the no-no.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
Frank Reese stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. And this one's on the inside corner. 1-1.
1 down now, 1 down.
The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
I like what I'm seeing right now. In, and then goes away. If you pound him in early, it opens up the outside half of the plate, and that's what he's doing right now.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate.
Well, that's back-to-back breaking balls. He's able to foul that one off. Will they come back with a 3rd?
This one's blooped out toward right center field. Wall is there, and there are 2 men gone now.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now, Bryce Anderson.
Designated
He
hitter.
swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Ball swung on and hit high down the line in left, but it'll get back in among the crowd, so the count holds at 0-2.
Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Chop fouled over towards the coaching box.
That's 4 foul balls in a row. He's battling, no doubt.
Strike 3 called, and it's over. A no-hitter.
Well, it's something that every pitcher who's ever picked up a baseball dreams about, and he's done it. A no-hit gem in one of the most dominant performances I've seen in a while. He's in the record books forever now.
Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Hey, when you basically take a game into your own hands and give your opposition absolutely no chance, you deserve all the credit in the world. His guys had to score for him, but he essentially...
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the finale of this four-game set. Number 34 gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, he's throwing terrific. I mean, he's coming off a no-hitter. And to me, the big thing today is will he continue to get that first pitch strike? That's what's dominated. And then how long can he keep this no-hit streak alive?
Florimon has a tough play, but he ranges back to put it away for the first out. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road? Grounded to third. Florimon takes it in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now at the plate, Ben Paulson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. Sends that one out of play for strike one. HR, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field here tonight. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, last game they just didn't play well. They gave up a lot of runs, really sloppy. So when
a swing and a miss, that retires the side, and that will do it. So not much happening here in the top. Digging in, George Castro, and there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
Hey, we got no out.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. This is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now. 0-2.
Oh, that looked like a pretty good pitch to hit. It's a little bit late, so he might have been just fooled just a tad bit, just enough not to square it up.
Throw to first to be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Into the box, Salvador Barrios, currently with the third best home run total on the ball club. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. No score here as we play inning number 2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Avalos has a read on it. 2 down. Stepping into the box, Jim Bird, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with a bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Got a big pass at a slider that gets past him. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Ehire Adrianza. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with a double in the ball game last night. Sinkers in there, no balls and a strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to go the other way as this is in the air to left field. Coughlin looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. Coming to the plate now, Lawrence Miller. He brings a rather ugly 230s batting average into this one. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike 1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third. Into the box now, Kenny Ramirez. And a quick glance at the numbers will tell you it's been a huge struggle for him at the plate this year. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Right over the middle, knee high.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Lehigh Valley's out in front, 1-0. Striding in once again, Ray Valentine. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Valentine.
This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. The 0-2 once more. Bouncer down the line. That's a foul ball.
Hey, no one down here.
Here's another 0-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Avalos over to his left. Makes the play, 1 away. Here's Robbie Grossman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Fielder, Robbie Grossman.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball.
Matt, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Guerrero has a beat on it. 2 gone. Digging in to try it again. Ben Paulson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ben Paulson.
And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike. 0-1. Here's the pitch. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Castro. He's in to get things going here in inning number 5.
Castro.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Well, you know you've got it working on the mound when they're swinging right through it, even when you're putting it right down the middle of the strike zone. Not the greatest of game plans, though.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. George Castro goes down for the first out in the 5th inning.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Looks at a sinker on the outside corner. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down. Stepping up now, Jim Bird. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. That's a base hit, their first of the game.
Well, it took a little while. We're in the 5th inning, but they came up with the first hit. You got to get something starting eventually, and not bad time to start.
Into the box now, Harry Adrianza, and a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. 0-1 count, and the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball.
Boy, Matt, he's in some kind of groove, and they better get something working because he is 1 pitch away from throwing 5 shutout innings. Talk about dominant work so far. Well, that's 3 foul balls in a row. He's definitely battling up there.
Neither guy giving in here, and they'll do it again. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck it batting. Lawrence Miller will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning. I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. Is in that location.
Florimon has a tough play, but he ranges back to
start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Kenny Ramirez is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
And that one misses upstairs, 2-0.
Wow, that was a decent breaking ball right there, but that's just a pitch that's a little easier to lay off of when you're opposite-handed, opposite bat. You can see the sweep of the ball coming right into you. That was a great take.
And that's through for a hit.
What a great swing. That ball got back as far as he could, and he shot it right past the 3rd baseman. Now, the 3rd baseman wasn't playing on the line. He's off the line a little bit, but I still like the execution of the swing.
Robbie Grossman is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
One thing you try to do as a hitter is figure out what pattern the pitcher is pitching. I can't cover the whole plate.
He threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. To the bottom of the 6th we go. Ready for another shot now, Ben Paulson. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
He's just fouling them off till he gets something he wants to hit.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Guerrero moves over. 1 down. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there.
Designated hitter, George Castro.
Hit hard to short. Blanco comes up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Digging in once again, Salvador Barrios. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. 2 out, nobody on. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Florimon is going to put this one away on the dirt in front of the dugout, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here. Digging in and looking for more, Jim Bird. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. On to the 8th here as a slider is taken to begin the at-bat. It's ball 1.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Aire Adrianza is in for the 3rd time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. 1 out, nobody on. He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ball game.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Swung on and missed, outclassed by that fastball for a strike. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Striding in, Kenny Ramirez. He's hoping to avoid the hat trick. He struck out in each of his first 2 plate appearances so far. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Now we got an 0-2 count, Matt. And I tell you what, so impressive. He is executing his game plan, going right on the outside half and exploiting those weaknesses.
And a bouncing ball, foul.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So no runs here. Ready once again, Ray Valentine. And then he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He was fortunate he just fouled it off.
Got him. And that's number 15 for the ball game.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he takes a good swing at that one as this is sent down the line in right, but ultimately into the crowd, a foul ball. And here's a ball hit in the air. Alfaro has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Settling in now, Ben Paulson. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Hot shot down the line, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
And that 1 run held up tonight. 1-0 the final.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. The 4th of July invokes a special feeling in a ballpark, and sometimes in a team spirit as well.
Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, game 2 of this 3-game. Coming to the plate now, Quinn Gear. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Third baseman, Quinn
Bouncer down the line. That rolls foul for strike 1. Harold, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here tonight in the bottom of the first. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Coughlin sprinting after it. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And with that, here's a glance at the starting lineup for the home squad. HR, what's the key for him here tonight?
I tell you, I thought long and hard about what the key was for them, and it comes down to one word: discipline. If they're disciplined at the plate, if they don't run into outs, and if they throw to the right bases, they got a chance to win this game.
Now a swing and a fly ball. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Digging in the switch hitter, Aldo Cabrera. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. High pop up. Walls is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Standing in, Ji-Man Choi. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
First baseman.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Nobody here, nobody.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team, brought to you by Majestic. And these guys can really defend. All you got to do is look at the error column. They're in the top 5 fewest errors in the league. They don't beat themselves very often. You're going to have to earn it to beat them.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Ground ball right side. Nava is right there, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Digging in, Ruben Tejada. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Ruben Tejada.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Grounded, foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball.
Well, I think he's trying to get that two-strike fastball out of the zone. Just caught too much of the plate right there. Fortunately, he fouled it off instead of putting it in the seats.
Hit out towards second. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. We've played 2 full. At the plate, Frank
Leading off for the
Paulson.
Rail Riders.
First at bat for him in
Right
this one. He
fielder,
was 1 for 4
Frank
with a double in the ball game last night. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Avalos has it, and it's a quick out, number 1. Standing in, Doug Smallwood, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one.
Smallwood.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3. 0-0 our score. Sent on the ground out to second. Walls over to his left, on to first, and there are 2 down. Ready now, Mason Williams. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game.
Williams.
Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
All right, come on now.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Right side. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. Ready for another chance? Quinn
Leading off
Gear.
the 4th
He'll
inning.
look to get something
Third
going here in
baseman.
this scoreless ball
Quinn
game.
Gear.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. A tough sinker on the inside corner. Still all zeros in the run column here in the 4th inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
Oh, you have to love. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Quinn Gear is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. Tyler Austin will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And this is fouled straight back. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
And this is drifting foul back into the stands.
We got 2.
The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Florimont is up with it. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first 12. Digging in for his second at-bat, Ji-Man Choi. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th. This ball's grounded foul. 0-1 pitch on its way. And this is fouled back and out of play. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a swing and a high pop-up.
You got it.
I got it.
And there's out number 1. Digging in to try it again. Donovan Solano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Donovan Solano.
Way behind that pitch. It's 0-1.
I'm sitting here shaking my head. I'm tripping, man. I mean, I've never watched a guy throw this many strikes. First pitch strike. He's 100% in the game. Every batter, first pitch for a strike.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Again, he sends it out of play.
It's out.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. Ruben Tejada is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count. He's got a chance to go deep in the game.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 15 up, 15 down. Striding in once again, Frank Paulson. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Nava is there, and he barely gets to the bag in time, and a close play for out number 1. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Doug Smallwood comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. And he gets ahead 0-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Perez is over and he tucks it away for the second out. So striding in, Mason Williams. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Mason Williams.
Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game. He continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
And he misses with it 1-1. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Hit on the ground to short. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Tough slider there as he grounds it foul.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
So he froze him for the strikeout. Quinn Gear is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Tyler Austin stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Avalos over to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Ready for another shot now. Aldo Cabrera 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Aldo Cabrera.
Here's a swing and a high pop-up. Drifting toward the third base dugout. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. The perfection continues. 21. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
Hey, we got Noah.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
You know, this is the kind of location you can get away with when you throw your fastball like that. That's certainly not where he wanted it to end up. But when it's coming in that hot, it's tough for guys to put it in play, especially when they're protecting with 2 strikes.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball.
Everybody knows he's got that fastball that gets up to 100 miles an hour. just have to be ready to swing.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. At the plate, Ruben Tejada. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And a fastball just misses for ball 1. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swung on and missed. Outclassed by that fastball for a strike.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Got him. So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans can feel it now as the side is retired. Stepping up to the plate, Frank Paulson. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters. He's throwing first pitch strike 2. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
Guerrero is there, and that won't help the cause. It's a quick out here to start the home 9th. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Doug Smallwood is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
He's been getting ahead in the count all game long. I think the key has been working off his fastball.
Softly hit toward the hole. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. So there'll be no visit to the record books here in this one, as after 8 1/3 no-hit innings, they finally get to him for their first hit of the ballgame. Colton Murray is called upon to get the final 2 outs of the 9th.
Wow, that game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched 1-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that 1 run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. Colton Murray gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Paul Frederick closes the door for the save, his 27th of the campaign. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score. First for the...
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.
Coming to you from Seattle tonight, where the roof at Safeco Field has been closed for comfort. Here it's the little guys on the big stage between the International League All-Stars and the PCL All-Stars. It's baseball. It's the show. And it comes your way next. Woody White, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Harold, any thoughts?
Well, Matt, he pitched well enough to earn himself a win last start. Let's see how he does in this contest.
Mark Schnell is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning, 1-0. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Here's the 1-2 fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1. With a moment now, let's have a look at the home team starting lineup. What's the key to sending fans home smiling tonight, Harold?
Well, this is a tough lineup right here. A bunch of young bloods, youngsters coming right at you. They're aggressive. They're excited to be there. And I think they have the advantage because you haven't seen them before as the pitcher. And I know they haven't seen you either. But, man, they're coming out the chute. First pitch fastball, they're probably swinging.
Throw on to first, 2 gone. Digging in, Darryl Fuentes. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away.
Fuentes.
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate.
Let's go, baby.
Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now.
That's mine. That's mine.
Blanco is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. We've played an inning, still 0-0. So striding forward now, Stuart Ishikawa. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Stuart Ishikawa.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
Well, he's out in front of that breaking ball right there. Not surprised. That was after that fastball. Nice job of pitching, kind of keeping him off balance.
And the sinking fastball, called strike 3, and that's out number 1.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the visitors. And let's look down at that third baseman. That looks a long ways to first base, doesn't it? He makes it look easy. He can go into the hole, foul ball, and throw a ball across the diamond on a dot. He's got one of the best arms you will ever see.
Little chopper back to the mound. On to first, and there were 2 down. So striding in, Carmen Fernandez.
Left fielder, Carmen Hernandez.
And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1.
He may have to get his eyes checked on that one, because if he's looking for fastball, man, he had no chance of catching up to that. He better check his eyes. He was really late.
And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. The 0-2 once more. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We'll go now to the top of the
Your attention,
Manuel Escobar takes the mound as he's been called upon to
Number
pitch.
6.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory, and look on to the next one.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. The International League All-Stars win this one despite banging out only 2 hits. So that'll just about do it. For Harold Reynolds, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
International League All-Stars. 3 runs on 2 hits. No errors. They left no runners on base. For the Pacific Coast League, 2 runs on
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up. At the halfway point, a manager rouses his team to build on the successes of their first half.
Time for baseball of the AAA variety as the show brings you coverage from the International League. Today we wrap up this four-game weekend series between the Rochester Red Wings and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Harold, you take a look at the home side here as they take the field this afternoon. It was another loss last time out, and this portion of the schedule has not done them any favors as they've dropped 5 of their last 7.
Well, Matt, they're 0-3 in the homestand, and they're looking to avoid a sweep today. And I think the main thing, you need a big home run. You need a well-pitched game. Somebody's got to step up and be the guy that changes this and says, we are not losing on my watch. That's what you're looking for.
Time now to give you a look at the batting order for the visiting squad. HR, how do they go about completing the sweep on the road?
Well, Matt, this has just been a really good offense this year. They're one of the better teams in scoring runs, and I think it's a stat that's so overlooked. We look at so many different numbers, but at the end of the day, it comes down to how many runs did you score. They're scoring a lot.
Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready now, Ben Paulson. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s.
Paulson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
Well, if you're wondering what kind of night he might have, he's given us good signs. The first 3 hitters, he's gotten ahead of. He does that, it'll be a great night.
To first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a relatively routine start for the into the box, Murray Figueroa. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Florimon is there. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Time for a look at the majestic defensive alignment for the home team. We're looking at one of the best defensive teams in the league. You're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. Not many balls get through here. You're going to have to earn it if you want to beat these guys.
Robbie Grossman is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will land foul.
Every time you go out there to start a game on the mound, you hope to settle in quickly and get into a groove, and he's definitely done that so far in the early going. Looks like he could go pretty deep into this one.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Batting sixth.
Digging in, Willie Tejeda, and he is proving to be something of a non-threat with the bat in his hands this year. The average isn't pretty. Swing and a miss on a ball inside, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, J.B. Shuck. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A tough sinker on the inside corner.
He's really put himself now in a position where he's got to battle. Took the first 2 strikes, didn't swing, and now you just grind out the AB.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Digging in now, Jim Bird. It was a 3-hit effort from him last night, so he was a big part of that victory. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Swings through the slider there.
Well, he doubled up on that slider, so that tells me he's really feeling it at this point in the game. Good chance we'll see a heavy dose of that slider as this start continues.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. So digging in now, Ehire Adrianza. First at bat for him in this one. He was 1 for 4 with the double in the ball game last night. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Stepping in and ready for another shot, George Castro. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Dribbled to the right side. That's a foul ball.
Man, I tell you what, I love how he's pitching right now. He has continued to pound that first pitch for strikes. When you do that, you set yourself up for great success.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And this is hit high in the air and crossing into foul ground behind third. Perez is over, and he's got it for the first out of the inning. Ready for another chance. Salvador Barrios comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Barrios.
Hit on the ground out to short. Florimon moving to his right on to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Digging in to try it again, Ben Paulson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Ben Paulson.
Grounded back up the middle to his left. Florimon throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set. Striding in once again, Amuri Figueroa. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Coughlin is under it. And that's the first out of the inning. Here's Robbie Grossman. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
Robbie Grossman.
And that's by him. It's 0 and 1.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Still a little early to start talking about these things. There you go, right there. A big goose egg in that hit column, worth keeping in mind as we get later into the afternoon. Willie Tejeda stands in as he looks at a called strike.
I really like how he's getting ahead early in the count. He's pitching aggressively, and what that does, it holds the pitch count down.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 15 up, 15 down to start the ball game. Last half of the 5th coming up. Suey, the Iron Pigs lead it 4-0. Digging in for his second at-bat, J.B. Shuck. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th.
J.B. Shuck.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. And a hard sinker there, chopped foul at home plate. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Fouled back. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 0-2 once more. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here.
Plays it first.
Another 0-2 home. Hit softly on the ground to first. Nava is up with it, and he'll step on first himself for the out. Now at the plate, Jim Bird. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jim Bird.
Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
Coughlin there to grab it as that becomes out number 2. Digging in the switch hitter, Aire Adrianza. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Lifted into center field. Moving under it, Guerrero makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the 6th consecutive inning here. Ready for another shot now, George Castro. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Sent on the ground out to second. Walls comes up with it, and the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in once again, Salvador Barrios. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Have some action out in the bullpen as the lefty and a right-hander begin throwing.
I really like how he's been throwing a lot of first pitch strikes in this game. That first pitch strike, it just opens up the whole strike zone and what you can do as a pitcher.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he pops him up back behind second base. Florimon backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Standing in, Ben Paulson. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Ben Paulson.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike 1. Here it comes. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Oh, he might have got away with one. 2-strike breaking ball that ended up being in the zone. I think he probably wanted that out of the zone, but fortunately.
And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working on a masterpiece. Ready once again, Amuri Figueroa. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Here's Robbie Grossman. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Got him. 4 outs away from his date with history.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 outs remain, but the finish line is starting to come into focus now.
Willie Tejeda.
Willie Tejeda is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a ball outside. It's 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Coughlin going back. Still going back. Gone! A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and they're on the board. It's 6-1.
Center fielder number 24, J.B. Shuck.
Stepping in now, J.B. Shuck. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Man, he's flirting with danger. He gave up a home run on that very same pitch, and this time he comes right back with it in another dangerous location. He better be careful.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Number 34 has got it, and the side is retired. So 1 run here on 1 hit, which was the home run. No errors, and no one left. Home half of the 8th, straight ahead. Aaron Palmer comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
6-1, the final.
A coach acknowledges a pitcher on his recent spree of strikeouts. He's on a torrid pace. They'll see if he can keep it up.